Football. A game where greatness is defined in an instant. A game of suspense, skill, and strength. A game of trials and triumphs. All in the pursuit of one thing: victory. Experience all football has to offer. See Victory League live.
Yeah, so I was having a chat to Nick Owen and he asked me a question what Northern Rangers' goal difference was. And I was a bit bemused. And then he said, because I'm coming into this one looking to strengthen our goal difference. And I said, I think you're the first person in history that goes into a clash with South Hobart thinking about goal difference. The Wrecking Ball Hunt, Hugh Ludford, Mark Moncur and Cool Calm Collector Joe Stevens. We are just moments away from kickoff here at Darcy Street. Lovely to have you with us. Should be a cracking clash and one with 2-0 to South Hobart. I'd like to think Devonport could spoil the party. Here we are, kickoff. Nick Morton goes short to Hugh Undy and they play back to Caleb Ludlow. By Morton and Barnyard sees it back to Ease. He tries to send it forward, comes to Morton and he fires into the bottom left. Just like that, South Hobart strike and they go ahead and party time has come very early in this game, and if we continues this way, they'll clinch the title today. We're in the 5th minute. Ball comes in. Zach Mitchell looks to head away. Comes to Hay. He smashes a goal-bound shot, but it's blocked well by...
Scott goes back to Pearce. He's passes it. He's touches a shocker, and Blizzard is in. That is an absolute shocker from Kane Pearce there. I can't believe that. He had actually initially done that early in the game. A touch had let him down and Mitchell had got in. But Kane Pearce there has let his defenders down. His touch just followed up over his...
Yeah, tries to deliver in to feet. Cut off by Mann. Sends along to Morton. Him and Mulroney.
Hopefully Mulroney's okay there, the captain for the Strikers. I wouldn't say though, Cass on the ball now, puts it into Undy. He puts Cass back through. He looked to be offside, but he sends in the cross. A little bit too high that one. Attempts to send it across, cut out by Ludlow, falls out to Blizzard. He sends it into the box, and it's cut out by Hugh Undy. Andy Brennan on the ball now, puts in Braden Mann. Here they go. Puts back through Brennan on the left. He's got too much pace, just burns Mulroney. And sends it across the Cass. What a goal! Absolutely brilliant goal. Bit of a 1-2 between Braden Mann and Andy Brennan. And Andy Brennan sends in a cross a little bit further back, and Cass was lurking and sent in the volley into the bottom right-hand corner. Absolutely brilliant strike there from Connor Cass. And I have to say, even though it's early days,
the goal came back from Devonport when Pearce uncharacteristically coughed up and Blizzard made him pay. As a ball comes in the box and Chilcott heads over. Pearce...
sends it in at the back post. Anyone lurking? Moore gets ahead to it. And Eves is almost bundled over there by Mulroney. And in the end, it's seen out by Lamont for a striker's throw in. He skips around Cass, sends in a cross. Beautiful cross. Chilcott lurking at the back post. Heads it goal bound and comfortably saved by Pearce, who sends it. Lewis gets a header forward and he's fouled by Brody Dennehy. There might be a slice of cheese here. There is. Slice of cheese for Brody Dennehy. Just
run really nicely. Comes to Barnard. He smashes it into the box. And well collected there by Pearce. Pumps it forward.
Brandon Mann cuts inside. Gives it out to Morton, who dummies it. Hay now puts it into Morton. And the Devonport defence do just enough. Yes, puts in Mann. He puts out Cass on the left. He tries to shimmy around Mitchell. He gets around him. Can he cut it back? He does. Cleared out very well by Vickers.
Through to Brennan. Brennan from the byline, look to cut it back. No, he chips it across the top as an ambitious little effort. Comes to Mann, he strikes a goal. Blocked away from...
On the left-hand side now. Lewis, sumptuous bit of skill, much to the light of the crowd. We don't see too much of that from Matty Lewis. Cass on the right, who's also been very dominant on the right-hand side. He sends it into a cross, beautiful cross.
Lizard over it. He's the only one there who'll look to deliver into the tall timber of Devonport. He's overshot this cross and it...
Puts it through to Mann. He gets a head out to Cass on the right-hand side. Barnard jockeying well. Cass comes inside, has a shot away, off the crossbar! Connor Cass, you star. That could have been happening. Morton puts it through to Mann in the meantime. He puts through Brennan. This could be 4. He rounds Barnard. He's in the 18-yard box. Brennan has a shot. Saved well by the Dugong. And Cass is coming off. Well, he's He's certainly done his job.
Lewis wins it well, plays out to the left, finds Brennan. He darts away. Out to the right, finds Mann, puts it through, back for Brennan. Brennan has this one and fires into the bottom left. Great bit of work between the pair of Andy Brennan and Braden Mann. They know each other's game so well. That's a hat-trick for Andy Brennan. Been sublime today. It was a good ball.
Shocker, cut out by Barnard. He puts through Dennehy, chests it, has an attempted shot, and it's gone in. That's an absolutely bizarre goal. That was an absolutely bizarre goal. Dennehy managed to just chest it down. I think he was only just...
Does Brennan, plays it through. It's met here by Hamlet. He takes the ball, he's still bustling. Oh, he fires it. Casey Eves, a wonderful save from Eves. Comes back to Mann.
Looking for Mann on the right. He's through here, Braden Mann. This could be 5. And it's, wow, great save there by Casey Eves. Just...
So Chris McKenna. Jake Gleeson looks in a fair bit of trouble. We wish him well. And on comes big Chrissy McKenna.
Everywhere he went. He's done very well today. He sends in across into Andy Brennan, left-hand side. Pressure from Mitchell. Coming. Blizzard as well. He sends it in across though. Header cleared by... There's a penalty. Here he goes. Braden Mann slots it. Bottom left-hand corner. It's 5-2 here at Darcy Street. South Hobart are home and host if they weren't already going on this set piece. Morton sends it in at the front post. Brennan almost gets a head to it. He's still got it though. And he's sent it over and it's nearly gone. And Raxie Hunt comes on. In the three at the back, he's done quite well. Joe Stevens, more of a holding.
Finds Mann for an instant. Mulroney gets a foot in, comes to Mann again. He looks to steady and shoot, and he's shoved aside by Mulroney. It looked like a 50-50 contest.
Mann will look to make identical penalty kicks. And he does. Bottom left-hand corner. It's 6-2. His brace is wrapped up in the 93rd. Play resumes. Chipped forward by Vickers. Hay gets to it. There it is. The premiership is South Hobart's. Back-to-back Victory League titles wrapped up here at Darcy Street. Fantastic for Ken Morton. It's 7 straight. They go down as the greatest club in the history of the Victory League. And there it is, the Victory League champions banner.
To our supporters, come out every week and get behind us, it's great. We can't thank you enough for that. Coaching staff and all the support staff and the community around South Hobart, you know who you are and you know how much we wouldn't be able to get out here on the field and do what we do without your support. And to the lads, great win today and great work all season. Got a couple of big games coming up and hopefully we can get over the line in those. Cheers.
Great, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'd just like to quickly congratulate Vicky and all of the volunteers and families and the entire club at South Hobart. To Ken and to Hugh, I understand you guys have been the backbone of this for the last 7 years and 7 consecutive titles. So it's with great pleasure that I present the 7th consecutive and the 2nd Victory League Championship to South Hobart.
Well, mate, 7 straight titles. It's safe to say you're probably not getting sick of it just yet.
Not yet, no. You know, it's a wonderful feeling when you're winning trophies. It's a wonderful feeling to win a football match, but when you continue winning premierships like we have done over 7 years, it's just unbelievable.
You do it in the fashion you did it today as well. That must be just a little cherry on top.
Yeah, I thought we finished the game off with some good goals, but our football wasn't the best. We made a couple of little mistakes which put us under pressure, but I think generally we had control of the game. Yeah, good winners.
How does it feel now having that legacy and now having to take that on? Does the pressure grow at all, or does it become easier?
Well, I don't think it comes easy because every year there's teams out there who want to knock you off, and I'm sure this year the big clubs will step up and make a big challenge, and it's up to us to make sure we get our house in order, prepare well in the off-season, and we'll be competitive once more.
Are they the things that make it such a successful run?
Yeah, I don't know what makes it so special. I mean, it's we just keep going into every game, wanting to win each game as we play, and sometimes we don't play particularly well, but we dig deep and get the result. And other times we've been absolutely super. But one of the biggest problems we've faced in the last 2 years, we've lost a lot of players in the off-season, and we've had to rebuild teams. And we've been quite fortunate that the players who have come in have suited our style of football. So that's been special, and I think that's what's made us successful. We're well bossed by our committee, believe it or not. They certainly work as hard, and we work the players hard, and the players get the just rewards. I think we can keep going because the 16s were emphatic today. They've won the league by 9 points. The under-20 development squad are top of the ladder with the Zebras, and we have a much younger team. I would think a lot of those players will push through in this next year, and you might see a very young South Hobart squad next season, but it'll be a very, very good squad of football players.
What's the forecast for, I guess, the next season in terms of the Victory League as a whole? Do you see teams trying to match South Hobart and trying to achieve what you've achieved here?
I think so. I think you saw today Devonport had a young side out with a couple of experienced players in there, and they fought hard throughout the 90 minutes. If teams can continue to do that, get some results, and then start to grow, you know, it's going to be a competitive competition. And I'm positive that the big clubs, Olympia and Hobart Zebras, Tilford Zebras, they'll be challenging next year, that's for sure.
All right, mate, part of 7 straight titles, you and Monkey are the only 2 players to do it. How does it feel to be captain of a team to have achieved such a feat?
Fantastic. I mean, 2008, I think, when Ken came on board, you saw a definite shift in the way we played at South Hobart. I mean, before that we were quite competitive. I think we came second the year before and possibly should have won the league, but Ken came on board in 08 and I think just lifted the standard of training and lifted everyone's beliefs, and yeah, I mean, to get 7 in a row, I wouldn't have thought of that back in 08 when we won that first one.
Usually some players go through their career with trying to get 1 title. You've done the 7. It's just a phenomenal thing.
Yeah, I still don't think I'm the most decorated player playing the game. Shay Hickey has actually won 9, I believe, but he actually hasn't won 7 in a row. So unfortunately for him, he didn't stick around this year, but good luck to him.
So what's your future, Hugh?
I'll probably have a kick again next year, Walter, if the body holds up. I was a little bit sore from the game against Tuggeranong for the Kingborough game, and then I didn't get through all training this week. I couldn't make it and didn't finish the training on Thursday, so I thought, well, why risk it? I mean, important game to win the title, but we've got some big games coming up, so I was close to coming on at the end there for Braden, but not to be.
Are you looking forward to the NPL finals?
Yeah, most definitely. I think at the moment we may be drawing South Melbourne. I'm not entirely sure on the situation. I've just heard that from Ken. So I mean, they're a massive club, probably one of the most successful clubs in Australia, so it'd be great to have them down here. Played in the game pre-season against them here 3 or 4 years ago, and they towed us up 5-0, so it'd be good to get them down here and show them, and that was pre-season, so it'd be good to get them down here and show them how well we can play.
What did you think of that, Nick? I mean, you had your chances.
Yeah, we did. I told him not to finish them though, because you know I'm an ex-South Hobart player, and I just wanted them to get the win. And no, that's not true. Yeah, we had our chances. We were always going to play attacking football, and you know, our defence was a little bit stretched, a bit like Nick Norton's socks. They seemed to stretch up a fair way, and our defence was pretty stretched. So, and they put on a clinic really in front of goals, definitely in terms of finishing them. Said to the boys at half time, if you want to know how to finish a goal, you only have to look up the other end of the field, and hard and low they go in. So yeah, we had a crack, and I don't know about the 2 penalties at the end, but I'm not sure we're ever going to trouble them before those. So
You gave away 2 sloppy first goals, didn't you?
yeah, well, the first, I think Casey was in. Was to blame for the first one, and I can't remember the second one, but
Probably the same.
it doesn't help, does it?
So that's 2 sloppy goals, 2 penalties, and it's 2 all.
Yeah, well, exactly. And they still get their point, and they still win the title. So, and, you know, we Kenny talked to him after the game and said how proud he was of the effort that they put in, and south of the benchmark, and that's where we've got to get our club to.
So what's your future?
I might do a bit of Brian Roberts work and just hit the golf course. And I don't think I'll be coaching next year. I'm getting married and got the honeymoon, so I'll certainly be involved in the club. But whatever that is, it's, we don't know yet. It'll be fill a need somewhere.
Who's likely to take over?
No idea. No idea. I don't know. Wouldn't have a clue. I should have said someone really good, shouldn't I?
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.